Hey, just Tristan here. I just thought I might share something else with you guys. Check out my other videos if you haven't already, and yeah, hope to hear from you. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways of organizing chords, but here's one. Some people call it caged, which is that represents the 5 different open chords that you use within it. Most people are familiar with bar chords, and they use a E major shape or an A major shape or an E shape and A shape, minor or major. And so when they shift it up to play G, they'll play the E major shape, shift it up 3 frets and bar it. Or if they play an A major shape and they shift it up 3 frets and bar it, they can play themselves a C. A, B flat, B, C. Okay, cool. So, caged works on the idea that you play the C shape, or it's based on the idea that you can bar any shape that you know on an open position. Some of them are harder than others, but functionally, well, theoretically, it's possible. Okay, so we'll start off with the C shape. First letter in the word caged. Okay, and then the second one is we'll use an A shape on the 3rd fret. So we'll take the A, shift it up 1, shift it up 2, shift it up to 3rd. Most people are familiar with that. So C and C are the same, just a different voicing. Next shape that people are the least likely one to use is that they take a G, so C, A, G, okay, and then shift it all the way up. We'll bar on the 5th fret, and then we'll have the G shape, so it'll be 8, 7, 5, 5, 5, 8. Okay, a bit of a stretch. So far, C shape, A shape, G shape. Okay, and now we have C, A, G, E. So we'll put our bar on the 8th fret and then do an E major shape. People are probably familiar with this already. If you've done a bar chord before, it's probably been this one. Okay, final one to do is C, A, G, E. Sorry, C, A, G, E, D. Right? Caged. Final one is you bar the 10th fret, don't worry about the low E string, and then we're going to put our 2nd finger here on the 12th fret of the G string and 12th fret of the E string with the ring finger, and then your little pinky over the top there on the 13th fret of the B string. So kind of looks like a D major chord, right? Hence the D, right? Okay, so we've got so now we have 5 different ways of playing one chord, which might seem like a complex way to do it, but what it does mean is that you can play the same chords in different areas of the neck, and also you get slightly different sounds and different melodies kind of coming through. Good example of this, if I did C, F, G, F. Okay, C with the C shape, F with the E shape, right? And G with a G shape. Okay, go figure. Okay, then I could shift it up if I started on the A shape for the C. Okay, on the 3rd fret barred. Okay, and then I could play F using a D shape, and I could use G using an E shape. So okay, now we're up to C using the G shape. Kind of sounds like a ukulele to me. Okay, so C with the G shape, F with the C shape. That's on the 5th fret, going up to the 8th fret. If you can see that, very pretty. Looks fancy at least. So C using the G shape, F using the C shape, and G using the D shape. Okay, cool. Okay, and now we're up here on C using the E shape, F using the A shape. People are familiar with this one probably too, so okay, and then G using the C shape, and then back to F, so okay, cool. And finally, our last little final one, which is a bit of a stretch too, we're using C using the D shape, F using the G shape, and G using the A shape. So not really used to using it on this guitar, but obviously possible. Okay, so you can obviously do this with a lot of other different chords, different keys, but hopefully this ends up giving you a bit more facility on the neck with chords and playing major chords. Another little note at the end, if I've got time, is that if you were going to turn these into minor chords, so taking the E, which is the E here on the second fret of the D string, and shifting it down, it's actually hard to turn the C shape and the G shape into minor shapes. So most people don't do that. However, they do it for the E minor. So E major shape, E minor, A major, shifting down to A minor, D major to D minor. So those are pretty common, and people do shift those all over the place. So there you are. I might go into a little bit more depth in the future about how to get other kinds of chords from these shapes as well, but for this, that's us. Catch you later.